Good Saturday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this December 30th of 2017. Hard to believe 2018 just knocking on the door, and to start off the new year, boys, it's definitely going to be a cold start. Let's just get right into the thick of it here. Not too much going on active weather-wise. However, we do have a few wind chill warnings for Coffee and Anderson counties on the Kansas side until noon Monday. For everybody else, this is wind chill advisories until noon on Tuesday. So it doesn't really matter what we're under. The Arctic air has been working in with the north breeze overall beginning to pick up over the next few days. It's not going to feel nice if you have to venture outside at all during the next few days. Looking at what temperatures may feel like by the time we go into Sunday morning, anywhere from about 10 below zero to about 0 degrees at the warmest. And it doesn't get a whole lot better going into Sunday afternoon. Overall, it's going to be most spots between 5 below zero and up to 0 degrees, despite temperatures trying their best to go into the teens for your Sunday afternoon. Then the worst of the cold looks like it's just waiting for us as we go into Monday, and appropriately enough, as we kick off 2018. Look at the feels-like temperatures by midnight on Monday, anywhere from 20 below to 10 below zero. And we don't get much better by the time we hit sunrise on Monday. And again, Monday afternoon is still going to feel like we're struggling to get to 0 degrees. So no matter how you slice it, it's going to be cold to wrap up 2017 and to kick off 2018 within the matter of hours now, really. 7th and Rangeline, at least on a Saturday night, looks quiet. It's been a quiet day overall, but even with pockets of sun, we had actually an early midnight high of 35. We saw lows drop back into the middle to upper teens. Afternoon temperatures, they only rebounded into the lower to middle 20s, and that low of 16 won't be official yet because I do think we can get close to 10 by the time we hit the midnight hour. Back at 9:30 on this Saturday night, we had temperatures overall just cold no matter how you slice it. We go from 12 in Fort Scott, 13 in Chanute, 16 in Joplin, 17 in Columbus, and even with some spots in the mid-20s, especially in northeastern Oklahoma. Everybody's just going to continue to turn much colder as we go through the night. And as far as feels like temperatures, the breeze just about to pick up and making it just feel colder than it already is. Feels like 3 below in Nevada, 0 in Chanute, 6 in Columbus, while it still feels like the upper teens to about 20 around Miami and Grand Lake. The Skywatch Storm Tracker did actually show some peaks of sunshine during the day, but the clouds are thickening right back up as we go through the rest of the night. I have been watching, well, at least a band of snow working across the Dakotas, skirting across Nebraska and into Iowa. That is because of a weak wave that is coming out of the northern Rockies and skirting across the northern plains. It's going to continue to ride along the jet and push through here. By the time it does, though, it doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with. So maybe a flurry or two tonight going into tomorrow morning, but overall, we just stay quiet and cold for your Sunday. And that vigorous upper-level low just pushing that jet stream far south deep into the lower 48, almost to the Gulf Coast. That ensures we stay cold as we kick off a brand new week. Look at midweek, though. The cold air starts to shift off to the east. We have an upper-level ridge out west that'll build in. That'll at least get us back above freezing by midweek and maybe closer to the 40s by the time we hit Saturday. On the tail end of Saturday, though, we'll watch that following Sunday because there's another system that could sneak in behind it. Maybe some rain or snow chances, depending on how that tracks. But either way, that's something to keep an eye on later on. For the rest of the night, it's just going to be cold. Everybody dropping back into the single digits. I think around Joplin 8, but some of you could be dropping as much as 5 degrees by the morning. And by the afternoon, don't expect much of a warm-up. I'm expecting us near 12 by noon, and then afternoon highs, despite mostly sunny skies, only going to 15 degrees. We fast forward to midnight, going into Monday to ring in the new year. It's just going to be cold. So if you have to be out and about, or if you have outdoor plans, or just going about the town, it's going to be around 5 at midnight, but with that breeze at 5 to 15 out of the north with lows near 0 by 6 a.m., it's going to feel like we're 20 below 0 to 10 below 0 to start your Monday morning out. And that is not a typo. I'm only expecting a high of 13 for your Monday. 1 Tuesday morning with highs eventually going back to 20 on Tuesday. We're back into the 30s by midweek, and hopefully by next Saturday we get lows back into the mid-20s and highs back into the mid-40s. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.